Hey guys, in today's video, we're taking a look at Basia's brand new ultra thin designed Blade 2. This is a fast charging power bank with a 12,000 milliamp hour battery capacity. Now this one also features fast charging, 65 watt of high output. And my first thought when I saw this product and Basia's reached out, I was like, how did they fit 12,000 milliamp hours of battery power in such a thin device? So obviously when they reached out and asked me if I wanted to try it out and share my experience and thoughts with you guys, I immediately agree. So let's go ahead and get right inside of the box, and there it is. Obviously inside of the box you get the actual power bank. We'll get to that in just a few seconds, but we also get some documentation. So here it is, documentation. We'll set that aside. We also get a cable, obviously, to charge it, dual USB-C, so you can charge it up and take it with you. And I believe this is a carrying pouch. I love when brands do this, when companies do this. They add additional stuff inside of the box and you can take it with you just by putting it inside of this pouch, which is, by the way, very soft. It is branded. There it is. So you can just slide it in there and take it with you. So let's get to the star of the show. There it is, the ultra thin Blade 2. This is the fast charging power bank of 65 watt via dual USB-C. Let's get inside of the packaging itself. And right away, I have to say this thing is extremely light. Take a look at how thin that is. We'll compare it to an iPhone, we'll compare it to an iPad, but take a look at that. I love the color, by the way. This thing reminds me almost of an iPad mini, but again, we'll get to that in just a few seconds. We have 65 watt logo there. We have a display. We also have on the top here the dual USB-C ports. Right there it is, 1 and 2 right there of USB-C power. And then we have the power button, I believe it is. So once we press that, the screen should light up here for us, so let's go ahead and wait for that. There it is, packed with the latest Basia's technology, by the way. It is packing 84% of battery, so I'm going to charge it up and share my thoughts with you guys, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So the first thing I want to talk about is the setup process, because you can actually pair this to your iPhone using the Basia's app, which I'll link in the description down below. Super simple to set up. The setup was extremely simple. All I have to do was power up the power bank, go ahead and set up an account, and add a device, and it found it instantly. Super easy to pair. I love that. So once you pair it, you have some information in regards to your device, in this case the power bank. So right here you have the temperature, you have how much battery power it's got and how longer it's got till it reaches 100. Right there it is. You also have timers, so when you go to charge you can set timers. You also have themes. I love this one. So take a look at the screen right now. So right down the screen, if I press here, you see the screen is sort of yellowish orange. I can change that to a grayish color, just like so. That's super cool. I like that a lot. And there's also a shutdown button right here inside of the app, and you also have an automatic shutdown for 4 hours button right there. Now the cool thing is that this one can also tell you the power input and output. So if you go to the data here, the stats, you also have the power output and input. Right there it is. And if I switch that over to the other USB-C, so if I use the other USB-C, it also obviously will switch in real time. Take a look at that. It now gives me the first USB-C. And again, let's switch that to the second USB-C. And you'll see that the actual data is showing in real time. So I love the tech built into this one. It is super well thought out, and I like what they did here. Obviously, you also have your settings for the actual version number of the software and things like that, factory reset options. So super cool tech built into this one as well. So when you're charging other devices, you know the power output and how much battery is left and all that good stuff is all here within the app. Now, obviously, with dual USB-C port, you can charge two devices simultaneously. So I have my iPad mini here, which I can plug in. And of course, I also have my iPhone here, which I can also plug in and charge at the same time. And as I mentioned, you can see the stats for both devices charging at the exact same time. And of course, you also have your other information like temperature, how much battery is left on the power bank, and things like that. So yeah, super well thought out. The fact that you have this application, it is super handy for charging your devices on the go. Now, speaking of on the go, the next thing I want to talk about is portability. As I mentioned, this one is extremely light and also very thin. As you can see here, if I put it next to the iPhone 14 Pro Max, it is about the same width of the iPhone 14 Pro Max. As you can see right there, the same height as well. So super compact, super light to carry. So when you travel, you can bring this one with you. I also bring my iPad mini, and this one is smaller, even smaller than the iPad mini, as you can see right there. So great for traveling. Now, when I slide it into my travel sleeve, you can barely even know it's there. So I bring this from my MacBook when I travel. So if I slide this one right here on the side pocket, you see that you can barely even tell is there. So for traveling, a backpack or a purse or your travel bag, this one's going to be a great option as it is both light and of course very thin. It fits basically anywhere in your travel case or travel bag. And that about brings it into this video. If you want to check out Bassia's brand new ultra thin design Blade 2, again, the links will be available in the description down below. I highly recommend this one, especially if you're looking for a powerful power bank on the go. This one is definitely one to go with and check out. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.